G'day everybody. I want to talk about COVID and the placebo effect and how all that can relate when it comes to a lot of things besides placebo. It's also about how people see and judge as well. Now, when it comes to COVID, people have bad experiences of it. Countries have. And certain countries and certain people could also have different immunity systems in as well. Depends on what country they're from and how tough they are and what they've been through and all that kind of stuff. You get a different immunity. Whole culture can, as we've seen that in animals in different areas. Like when it comes to the Tasmanian devil, how they're all copying it because their genes are similar. So we all have different immunities, right, on how a disease can attack. Now, how do you make people panic even more? More than they should. By talking about the worst incident outcome of things, like when it comes to COVID. And so it made a lot of people have a placebo effect, right? Where they all started thinking they got COVID because it's going around, right? And you can create symptoms when it comes to the placebo effect, right? As they've been talking about. Right? Now, what makes people over-exaggerate is because of incidents they've been through personally. So the ones that copped COVID bad will talk about it and over-exaggerate. No? In a way, because they don't know. They assume. It's like me at the moment. If you know you can't go to the law, you know you can't go to certain areas when it comes to your freedom and rights. So if you had real estate, you can't go to real estate about your problems. You can't do these certain things. What happens is you start putting everyone in the same boat. Right? That's what I'm doing right now. Right? I'm treating every person out there like they might have COVID, that they all have got it now. They're all assholes. They all will not listen. And I've got proof of most of it. And so when it comes to the rest of it, I'll start just putting it in the same boat. You see? So if I've got any questions, why is this happening? Oh, it's easy because I'm getting ignored or bullied, as I've already been previously for a long time. You see? And so when it comes to COVID, what happened is that all countries did that. They all went, don't know what to do, let's copy. We copy China, we copy. We weren't really doing the real actions. Panicking and moving quickly and copying others instead of studying, slowing down and really looking. And we all did the same thing. And when we copy something that we shouldn't copy, then it might get a big trouble. Now, when it comes to China, and when I was talking about with immunity, that's where it started from. If you overwork yourself, don't feed your people properly, all that kind of, or they feel down, depressed, they're more likely acceptable of getting diseases, you see. And that's why you've seen the poorest countries cop it, as their immune system was poor, you see. But anyway, I don't want to get involved with it. I wasn't going to get involved with things, but I'm sitting here and there's this thing on the news about COVID and stuff, see? And so I thought, bugger it, I'm going to mention my word because things all line up with why humans do certain things. It's because we are good copiers and we hope that another human has it right? But a lot of times they don't. Definitely when it comes to leaders. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you get my point about how everything all interlinks and makes things worse when it comes to fear, our immune system, and how we follow. Right? And they're the things that we learn our lesson. Because you know what's going to happen after this? What's going to happen when we have another COVID? Do you believe people are going to go rushing in on it? What happens if this COVID is a real one? A real threat? Because of all this, we will have the people go, yeah, it's probably just like COVID. you're going to have a problem the second time. Right? How do we know that COVID wasn't a big hoax, which you can probably look at it as one, for the pharmaceutical company to sell a shitload of medication to the world to get their money up? And at the same time, they put down everybody else. There's a whole thing of what COVID could have caused and who could have got a benefit. And when you think about who could have benefited out of COVID, it's the Great Reset and the world domination people. It's working perfect for them as they crushed all the little guys and mainly left the big guys. You see? But anyway, and that was all caused over a disease that was never really, not disease, a cold, a virus that was never really that bad for everybody. It was never really studied. All Australia had to do when the virus come out before it got bad here, right? And they could easily quarantine some people. But just shut off the rest of the world, which is what we, just shut them off. Don't let them over here. Anyway, we had all these problems and all these stories and we've seen it and we did what we did, right? And we're here where we are now. But just think about the things I said and have a good one. See yous.